Welcome to this lesson on how to solve equations. We are going to cover how to solve simple equations, so this will be short. Many items on high-stakes tests will have solving a simple equation as a step. So knowing how to do this is important.
We are going to use concepts and skills from the previous videos, so if you have not watched them, do so if you need to.
We want to solve this equation for x. That means we want to know what number you could put in for x and get a true statement.
To solve this, the ultimate goal is to get x on one side by itself, and one number on the other side.
First thing we do is to change all subtraction signs to plus signs. This is so we don't make one of the most common mistakes made by people who know how to do the problem. We are also going to use the algebraic distributive, the associative, and the commutative properties, and they only work with addition and multiplication.
Remember your order of operations. We use PEMA because we eliminate subtraction and division. We would start inside the parenthesis, but you can only add like terms. We can't add an x term to a regular number. So our next step is to distribute that -2 times everything in the parenthesis. All the terms in the parenthesis get multiplied by -2.
Now, we combine like terms. Terms are like if their variable part is exactly the same. You combine by adding the numbers in front of them. Any numbers without variables are like each other. Here, we can only add the 5 and 8 in this step.
Remember, the goal is to get the x's on the left and the numbers on the right. We can do whatever we want as long as we do the same thing to both sides.
Let's add -2x to each side. That will eliminate the x's on the right because -2x plus 2x is 0. And, let's add -13 to both sides to get the plain number off the left side.
Adding the opposites results in adding 0, which we don't have to write. Once again, combine like terms.
Put a 1 under that 8 so you see what you get if you flip it. Multiplying by the reciprocal of -8 will result in a 1. We have to do the same thing to both sides.
The number on the x multiplies to be a 1, so we don't have to write it. The answer is x equals -13.
Here is an example from a high-stakes math test. The link for this practice test is in the description below the video. This is from an Accuplacer test. There are items like this on several of the tests. Change subtraction to plus the opposite and write in invisible ones. This will help eliminate the most common careless errors.
Then, distribute that -3.
Now we need to combine like terms.
Add 12 to both sides to get the numbers on the right.
Add 12 to both sides to get the numbers on the right. Multiply both sides by -1.
And x equals -7.